to you and welcome to The Brief. You're with me, Nicola D'Souza, and here's a look at your top trending stories for the day. Colombo Avissavela Road, closed due to Salava fire, reopens. Prime Minister reveals the cause of the fire at the Salava Army camp in Parliament. No requirement to introduce new taxes, says the Minister of Finance. Major General and Commander of the Western Security Forces, Sudhantha Ranasinghe, states that the Colombo Avissavela Road, which was temporarily closed due to the fire that broke out at the Salava Army camp in Koskama, has been reopened.
The main road opposite the camp was completely destroyed by the explosions and inferno. Today, security forces personnel were seen engaging in a cleanup operation in the affected areas.
We are here on the Koskama Avissavela main road. The road has not still been open to the public. What you see behind me is the Salava Army camp that was the scene of destruction the day before yesterday. Individuals have not been permitted to enter the area, and only the army has commenced operations. We also witnessed that the area has been subject to severe destruction. Shrapnel can be seen throughout the area. The army is engaging in a cleanup operation. Widespread destruction can be witnessed in the area. A number of personnel are deployed for the cleanup operation. We are now in close proximity to the Salava Army camp. What you see behind me is an environment that looks similar to a war zone. The surrounding environment looks completely destroyed. We can also witness small fumes in certain areas close to the camp. The army and the army engineers are engaging in operations within the camp to gather shrapnel and defuse unexploded ordnance. Houses and hospitals which lie in close proximity to the camp have been completely destroyed. Likewise, a number of dispersed shrapnel can be witnessed throughout the area. We can state that the areas surrounding this army camp in Koskama have been heavily affected. So the most important step would be the quick cleanup of these shrapnel, and this is also the wish of the people.
Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe informs Parliament that the Salava Army camp fire in Koskama began at an armory.
Are the necessary measures being taken to restore essential services and ensure the lives of the general public by the removing shrapnel from the area? Is a complete investigation being conducted to ascertain the total damage caused by the fire and explosions, and will it be publicized? Please provide an explanation to Parliament as well as the country on the steps that will be taken, because the army commander is yet to make a statement.
We should have expected the commander to give a immediate explanation.
During the Security Council meeting yesterday, we decided to conduct a preliminary investigation and then make a statement on it. A Tri-Forces committee was appointed to probe the incident, while the Deputy Inspector General of Police was also appointed to assist the investigation. Such an explosion occurred back in 2010 as well, where even foreign nationals were killed. When storing weapons and ammunition, ordinary warehouses have been used. I think this is something which happens during periods of conflict. The explosion occurred in such an armory. We must ascertain the cause of the fire. Since this camp was by the side of the road, I questioned as to why this storing system was brought here. I was told that a large sum of money had been allocated to construct the Defence Ministry headquarters, and as a result there was a shortage of funds. Intermittent and minor explosions could be reported over the next few years as well. This was what I was told. The government has decided to do what is required to restore everything back to normal under state sponsorship and with the assistance of the armed forces. We have already issued instructions to the National Water Supply and Drainage Board as well as the Ceylon Electricity Board to ensure that the supply of water as well as the supply of electricity is restored.
In response to a question raised by UPFA MP Udaya Gammanpilla, Minister of Finance Ravi Karunanayake notes that there is no requirement to introduce new taxes.
Don't you hope to generate revenue through the increase of taxes later this year?
We are operating in a manner where the total revenue and the GDP will not be affected. However, by the end of the year, we would have generated our expected revenue.
Do you hope to introduce any new taxes in the future?
There is no need to do so. These temporarily imposed taxes are in place to pay off the previously obtained debt. These will be eased gradually. We need time to rebuild the fallen economy.
No further questions. The Minister of Finance gave us some good news. He said the taxes will not be increased again this year.
Well, that's a wrap of the brief for today. Thank you for joining us. For the Newsfirst team, I am Nicola De Zoiza, reminding you to always stay briefed.